Hello, my name is Tuesday GMT and this is Stardew Valley. Year 1, summer, day 80. Plan, really, is to head straight over to the fishing spot and fish to our heart's content. But first we do need to do a little bit of watering and pop over to Marnie to give her a good hard raddishing. Clear and sunny. Good humour. Okay, so we should get more, what do you call them, treasure chests. Summer's known for its lightning storms. If you know how to craft a lightning rod, you can harvest the electricity and create battery packs. These can be sold or used for crafting. I've told you that already. Oh, we got some mail as well. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye, Emily. Ah, some cloth. We can hand that in at the community centre. But we'll pop that in now. Because what I did, and what I should actually do, is grab a strawberry. So what we've got in here is we've got strawberry, geode, and cloth, which we can do tomorrow. So tomorrow is Demetrius's birthday. He likes strawberries. In fact, I think he loves strawberries. We can also go to Clint to pick up our axe, so we can do a geode as well. And we can drop a tomato and some cloth off at the community centre. We have what looks very much like a plan. That's not finished yet, is it? No. Okay, let's go and harvest these. Done the cat. We also, oops, get out of the way. Oh, stupid animal. We also need to do something. Oh, we didn't do that anyway. That was silly of me. The cat's going to be in the way again, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, you just lie down. So yeah, so we need to go and grab our mushrooms. Because it's an even day. So it's best to keep up a bit of a schedule or something like that. Keep up a pattern to it, and then you can grab them. So we need to sell these, sell that. Purples I think we can start selling. Not sure about them, then we can. We want to keep them. And keep them for the time being. We'll sell all the hot peppers we've produced at the end. So I've done the watering, haven't I? Everything is watered. Cool. Might as well fill that up while we're here. We will sell those. I might actually think about it. How many am I going to keep? So if I sell 18 or something, keep it at around 200. I want to go and check the purples and the chanterelle. And we've got, they're in there. Oh, we've got 5 of them. We haven't got 5 of them though. So say we want to build up a stack of hops at the very least. We've actually got 2 gold ones. You need 5 for the collect crops, so that's quite good. Corn, hopefully over this period, will also give us. Oops, will also give us. A good. What was I going to do? I was going to see Marnie, wasn't I? And give her a good raddishing. Howdy! Hi, need something? I might be getting some different kinds of animals in the future. Although, I need to make sure there's a market for them, so you'll have to prove your skill with animals first. Just keep treating your animals with respect, and good things will happen. She wanted a radish. Oh, so you saw the bulletin I posted. Thank you so much. Here's your payment. Oh, as agreed. Clicked on it too early. So what's her relationship now with Marnie? Should still be quite low, I think. Only 1 star. I can't get in. That is the purple shorts for Lewis. So basically, Lewis and Marnie are having... Well, I don't know if it counts as an affair. Neither of them are married, so they are perfectly free to do as they like, relationship-wise. But yes, they are having a relationship, and it would appear that either one or both of them wants to keep that secret or hidden or not widely known. So he's not keen on you. Oh, chest. Bloody cat's in the way again. Okay, so if I head up to the fishing spot, and then it's a day of fishing and ore smelting. I think that is probably the best way to do them. Chuck them in there. I want to put... Oh, it's going the other wrong way. Okay. I wanted to put about... What, have 120 or so? Okay. Yeah, and put the rest on the rod. Put these in a sensible order, so let's take that out of there. We'll put that glasses in straight away. We'll put a gold in there. So the things I'm going to process are driftwood first, then the iron ore. Probably do it. We might do a few copper as well, just so that we've got some of that as well kicking about. Oh, we need to put the now. So I'll probably just backlist that. Probably just skip through this really in the edit. So one of the things I will just interrupt to make a note of, not interrupt, just one of the things I will just note is, you'll notice I'm not, when these are finishing, I'm not pulling the rod in order to go and do them. I'm leaving it until I've done a fish. Now whether that fish ended up with an actual fish, or, you know, got me a bit of driftwood, algae or whatever, is irrelevant, because doing these things costs time but no energy. But doing the fishing, doing the fishing costs energy. So every time you cast, you're using quite a bit of energy. So you don't want to keep pulling the rod back all of the time. There you go. You only want to do it when you have an actual fish, or a bite at least. And now I can do both of these. And the amount of time you lose, you know, for doing, you know, for leaving those cooked off items, processed items, whatever, is nothing really. You'd have to be doing it literally the entire day to sort of how to say it, have processed 8 rather than 7 sort of thing. And the reality is you've not got the energy to do that unless you eat food or whatever, and of course you're spending time eating food. You know what I mean? So it's 6:20 already, and we're 2/3 of the way through our energy, more than 2/3. Nautilus, okay. Oh no, Nautilus fossil. I say Nautilus is his hand in at the thing, but you don't get them on the beach until winter. I think winter. Might be spring. Yeah, it might be autumn. Whoops. Reflexively clicked then. What I might do, just to sort of vary things up a bit, is go and fish somewhere else, because we've got quite a lot of iron ores. This is our 5th one. I'm just thinking it would be quite nice to do another iron bar, leave that cooking. So a bit of night fishing in the ocean. Seems to remember that's when you get eels, but I don't think eels are this season. I think they're... Are they? Night is when you get eels, they're a night fish. I don't know if... I don't think they're summer. There's actually a nice little infographic you can download that shows all the fish and stuff. You know, where to find them and what fishing style or how difficult they are to catch and what their behaviour is. Now we're doing on time and energy. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there in terms of fishing. It would have been nice to process another gold bar. grab them. What I really need to know, to be frank, is whether or not, so which are we selling? So that's, we're not selling that because we'll take that to Gunter. And we will sell that, sell them, all of them. At some point I'll have to start actually sort of collecting the fish. So we're keeping all of them. Selling everything there. Okay. Just give it a couple of minutes. No, you're not done. Ah, it did finish. Nice. 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 There we go. So I think we'll go down if we can. Yeah, we've got time. To the beach. Do a bit of beach combing. Because we can shortcut down to the town. So these are two of the best bins to, or sort of easiest, most convenient bins to do. And there's very little foot traffic past them, so you don't have too much to worry about somebody coming out their house and finding you rummaging in the bin. What is it that's what happens there? Nope. Because something seems to like explode or something. I wondered if maybe there was something there that you could pick up or something. I've forgotten that. I missed that clam. Okay. So we'll go. There's loads of shells. Are we still in that whole bit where it is generating lots of shells? I didn't think that lasted very long. Look at them all. Crikey. Well, they'll be worth a pretty penny, them rainbow shells. Let's see if we can't do a couple of casts. Oh, it's quite late then. Starting to feel exhausted. Yeah, we'll just do one then. Whoa! Wow! That was an eel. Yeah, they're very tough to catch, eels. I didn't notice before that it glows, that water. Shall we say hello to Loud? I came for the sound of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? I came for the sound of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? You've just repeated yourself there. I'm sure there's a recipe for clams as well, but then I seem to be convinced there's a recipe for everything. And I think that's because there is. It's getting late. I thought it might trigger a cutscene there. What do you want? Leave me alone. Oh look, we've gone into the frozen animation. Just bugged out on us. Okay, let's get all of this stuff in the bin. Oh, there's another honey. It's done it at night again though. Shall we keep that clam? I was hoping it might do it during the day, that honey. So we want to put these in here. We want to put that in there. That in, no, that in there. So what we want to do is grab all of these. Chuck this in the bin. Go to bed. Day 18 of summer. Again, I was hoping we might level up, but then the only thing we would have leveled up there would have been the fishing, wouldn't it? Wow, 9 grand. That's alright, isn't it? You see what I mean? These blueberries. Cash we're getting out of them. And then there's... What's that? 1,200. Best part of 2,400 just from the blueberries. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And fishing, day of fishing, you see, 3 grand. Not bad at all. And what else do we get? Foraging. Oh, of course, all of these shells. And the rainbow shells. Look at that. $1 grand just for 3 silver rainbow shells. Wow. Right then, so on to day 19. We have, of course, we've got to do that first. Then we're going to head up to the community centre and swing by Demetrius's. He may be... No, yeah, by that time he probably will be there. Okay. Oh, let's check the weather. Clear and sunny again, so no more thunderstorms. Oh yes, so the spirits whispering something. Feel neutral today. There wasn't any... Okay, looks like the corn is done. Not corn, wheat. Okay. Which ones do I have to water? Did the cat just pee on the... I think it did, didn't it? I am suspicious. I think the cat just peed on the plant. Because that's watered, that square. Interesting. And here's our jelly. What I want to do... What it occurred to me I could do is show you a sort of comparison, because we should get another harvest, or maybe 2 out of the thing. So what I want to do is do a sort of compare and contrast of like what a single blueberry's worth, and the... because you get another thing that levels up the value of artisan. So we'll have to remember that the blueberries are leveled up, but we could do an ordinary silver and gold, and then the jelly as well, because the jelly of course is just the ordinary leveled up, and it doesn't matter if you put silver or gold in, it would only still produce the same blueberry jelly. It wouldn't be leveled up jelly, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm still only getting silver corn though. That's unfortunate. That isn't a quality crop, is it? It's a pantry. Where's quality? Quality. It's corn, parsnips, melons, pumpkins. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get the 5, because we've only got 2. And we've got these ones here are growing on fertilised soil. Hopefully across the autumn we'll get the 5 for that, and then we've basically got 2 chances, autumn and spring crops, to get those get leveled up versions of those. Okay. Right, so, oops. What I want to do is put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, and then we will store all of those. Yeah, so our next job is to head up to the community centre. And hand those in, one of which should be a finish. We could potentially, we've got 25 grand, we could potentially do the next, maybe even 2 levels of the... I did want to show you, I was a bit surprised with not leveled up. Where's our skills? Here's our skills. Because, fishing, obviously we've been doing lots of fishing, and you get the passive thing with the whole, fishing pots, crab pots. So even if you don't do fishing, you've done fishing, if you see what I mean. But yeah, I thought we might have levelled some of these up actually. I mean, mining, I understand. We've not done a lot of mining, and that would also then, therefore combat. We're not doing a lot of combat because we're not doing a lot of mining. Anyway, so is it the bulletin board for the artisan? No, it isn't, is it? It's the folder. That's what I thought, because it's Nautilus shell, but this is a fossilised Nautilus shell. Oh, I could have gone and done that. The artisans, I think, are in the pantry. Artisan, here you go. So we can drop that off. We've also now got a jelly as well, actually. I could have done that. Silly me. We've already got a tree on the go, which I think is an apple tree. We really need to plant some of these other trees. I think autumn we might get that going a bit better. Because you don't actually need the animal products for this. I mean, we haven't have looked at that. But because you can do all of these, those are all tree products, and you can. That's of yellow is just from, and that's the bees. So you've got lots of options for doing this one without doing the animals. Quality summer. Here we go. So bundle complete, and we get a quality sprinkler. That's not bad, is it? Okay. So get out of bloody way. Now will Demetrius be over here? He sometimes comes and stands by this pond, but he's mostly in his lab. So we'll head up to the carpenter shop. Should be open. Oh, cutscene here. I didn't think we were at 3 hearts for Maru. Oh, hello there. My dad and I are just testing some soil samples, not oil samples. Don't be shy. We could use a hand, actually. Could you watch this beaker for me? I'm going to grab the last batch of samples. I'll be right back. Is this the one where she drops something? Thanks for helping out, Trismegistus. Maru's a good kid. She's my special little girl. Unlike the vampire in the dungeon. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of our bright future. Know what I mean? Just some food for thought. Chuckle. There's one where she drops a beaker. You have like the option to cover for her or just sort of say the truth. Hey, sorry about that. I hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. I was just telling Trismegistus about the soil samples we're testing. Right, Trismegistus. Say nothing. Actually, your dad was being weird. What are we going to go with? Let's go with a say nothing. Well, we better titrate this solution before it crystallises on us. Okay, here Trismegistus, let me show you how to use the equipment. I do like this animation up here. This is a tinker. I mean, that's part of the whole cutscene she does. Maybe I was being a little presumptuous earlier. Sorry. So we'll give him a straw. If you can. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. So, are we at 3 hearts with Maru? Yeah, we are. Okay. Should we go see the vampire? He's in his bed again. Lazy bugger. I think he's meant to be depressed is part of the idea. We're pretty insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. There's pros and cons. I really need to get the horse, I think. Should I? I could... Because we need to go and get our... Googly worms. Okay. We need to go and get our watering can. Oh, bit of coal, lovely, you see? Well worth it. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year round. Depressing, huh? You're a bundle of laughs, mate. So we got our pickaxe back. So we can go mining now, if we want. We should also get him to process his geo and see if we get anything. Oh, earth crystal is very useful. I think we've already handed one in, yeah, to the thingy. So, I need the hoe upgrading. We've got plenty of time for that. I don't need the hoe upgrading, but it would be good to get it done. So, I'm just thinking I could nip back, get the money in the shelves and do that now. Because nothing is happening event-wise for the next couple of days. I don't need the hoe. Should I do that? I might as well just do that. Because we had 5 silver, didn't we? I keep calling them silver. They're steel. Copper, steel, and gold. One thing. Yeah. I'll put them back as well. Do I want to put that sprinkler down? I don't really need to. I mean, I could. I could just pop it here, just so that we're... Oh, I can't. Hang on. So I don't have to bother watering them. It's just this row here, basically. That I'm watering. Yeah, so if we did a hoe. I'm just thinking I might go and clear up by the train, just as a random thing to do. I mean, why not? So let's upgrade our hoe. So that will be due on the 21st. We'll drop in this Nautilus. Which we can put over here. No. Let's jump in. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll swing around. I mean, we went foraging on the beach yesterday, didn't we? There probably won't be anything there. Yeah, I'll swing around, do a general forage, and then head up to the not bus stop, the... yeah, so there's not really anything here. I haven't really said much to old Elliot, which is ridiculous. You look puzzled. I guess the hot summer air can make us a little lizard. Grab a clam. So we'll just have a general wander around, see if there's any forage about. Then we're going to clear out the train stop. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. I wonder if I go in here, will it trigger? No. I can't remember what heart level we're at. So just have a bit of a wander around. To clear up any debris. I think I could on the farm. I could also destroy those big boulders now, I think, can't I? I think so. We got any forage down here? Nope. I can't remember how many donations it takes for you to get the key. That is the reward. Because we do need some wood. Running a bit low. Coolio. See the rabbit running across there? You can't catch the rabbits. Got the old. Oh, and it's travelling cart day. So I wonder if you've got anything useful for me. Crayfish, cherry sapling, battery pack. Nochi sells them for 1,500, and they're worth 500. Look at that quality fakes me 2.25 grand. Jazz seeds, hardwood, blueberries. Don't know what that is. Rare seed. We already got one of them, didn't we? So the vast majority of the, I mean, it is completely random what she has, and I do mean, you know, it rolls a dice and that's what you get. Type random. But some of the items are worth buying, even though it's all massively overpriced, as you just saw, because they're so rare. You know, you're effectively paying to skip some other activity in the game, essentially. Should I give one of these big boulders a go? Have we got a big boulder somewhere? There's a big boulder. Should we give one of these a go? Yeah, I can now. So I'll get rid of these. Cool. Give them a whack as well. Where was I going? Oak resin? I'm pretty sure it's oak resin that's used for that's used for the kegs. So really we should get a few more oak trees going. So there's no forage up here. Oops. Okay, so easiest thing to do is clear out the weeds first. I do recall up here it doesn't really respawn these. At least that's my memory of it. This is like another area you can go to. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's really quite late game stuff. Cool, so have we got any wiggly worms? I couldn't see any. Okay. Should we have a bit of an evening spa? No particular point in this. Oh no, I'm a woman, aren't I? Got a female character anyway. I don't think you can interact with any of this stuff. It's all sort of decorative, really. So one of the things to note with the spa, if you ever decide you're going to use it, is you have to be stood still. So I'm moving now, so it's not benefiting the old energy. As soon as I stand still, up it goes. And if I move again, you see? So you've got to stand still to have the effect. Well, it's 10 o'clock, we don't really need this. I just thought it was a different thing to do. Oh, right, okay. So you have to come in, or go out the one you came in, basically. That's interesting. I wonder why it makes you walk slowly when you're in that bit. I suppose it's, you know, with a swimming pool, it's the whole walk, don't run thing. But, I mean, you couldn't run like this character does anyway. Just, you know, run everywhere. Didn't I chop that tree down? Guess not. Anyway, doing so gives me a bit of extra wood. I might chop these as well. Just as I'm on my way back. You used to be able to put tappers on these trees. And I know you can still plant seeds, so actually, I might show you that. So you can plant. Oh, you used to be able to. Huh, I guess you can't. That's interesting. I thought you could still plant trees outside of your farm, but it wouldn't let you put taps on them. I guess you can't plant them at all. Okay, so is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so. What we could do, because we know it's a thing we can put in to the community centre, is pop that in there. There's no birthdays coming up. Well, there is, but not one that I think we can actually do. Yeah, so we know that for the community centre. Obviously, when we go up and on the 21st, see Clinton do that. Okay. So that's the end of day 19. We won't have too much of a haul here. Yeah, 600 quid. It's not bad, considering it's just tiny bits of forage and stuff. So yeah, so that's the end of this episode. Next time we will, I think, head straight down into the mines to get iron and gold in particular, and coal. Of course, we do need to crack on with getting a few preserve jars going so that we can boost our income a bit, so that we'll have plenty of cash for the things we need to do. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed the episode and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.